All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. So, for better or for worse, I'm gonna be calling what I'm about to do the Chris Allen recap. Now, I'm obviously not doing this on Twitch because I'm playing music. I'm playing whatever fucking music I can find that sounded good, and I'm not getting copyrighted because this is going straight to YouTube. So, not that anyone watches me on Twitch anyway. Twitch TV/Tecnics channel. But I thought I'd touch base a little bit and do something I've been wanting to do for a little bit. I just didn't have a good either excuse to do it or a good name to do it. And that is the Chris Allen recap. Yes, it's about me, and it's kind of a bad name because it's not so much of a recap as it is fucking going over shit that's coming out and stuff I want to talk about. So, yeah, I'm just gonna call it the Chris Allen recap because I have no better name for it. But anyway, basically, I've come here today to talk about a couple things. Now, this is not scripted at all. It's not going to be edited, as most of my stuff that I do isn't for pure laziness. But as you can tell by the picture, one of the things we're talking about today is what's going to be happening in a couple days. Ooh! But to get everything out of the way, it's Christmas, so Merry Christmas, everyone. I'm gonna be uploading this right after I fucking make it, so who knows who's gonna see it, but it is Christmas Day, and I wish everyone a great Christmas, hopefully. Mine is the same as any other fucking day, except my family gives me money, so that's good, even though I don't want it. But anyway, in terms of the future of what's going on pretty recently, obviously every day I've been playing League, I've been playing Fortnite, I've been playing Call of Duty. Now, Call of Duty switches between Warzone and regular, because, I've been feeling the Warzone slash Call of Duty is just pretty stale right now, which I'll get into. But, let's go to Isaac. So, as people may or may not know, one of the games that was the foundation of my streaming career back in the day was Binding of Isaac. I have played this game for at least, I think what it said on Steam was 700 something hours, almost 800, which means I like the game. I'm pretty good at the game. I like the game. Now, the final DLC is coming out in about 5 days on December 30th, and I'm going to be streaming that. So, if any of you are Isaac fanatics slash want to see me go stupid and go crazy and get fucked, because I haven't played Isaac in a while, and while I was God at it, we'll see how much I remember and how good I really am at it coming back to it. But I'm going to try 100% the game, hopefully. Probably won't, but I'm going to try to. We'll see. But that should be an adventure, and it's the biggest DLC, I think, to date, because it's taking a community mod that the community made, which was huge, putting it into the game, and then adding to it. The creator Edmund, he popped off with this. He gave us a real gift. It's a shame it's not coming out on Christmas, but he gave us a real gift. But anyway, aside from that, I'm playing Isaac in a couple days. That's that. Please watch me. I like company. Anyway, League of Legends, or that's what's happening in a couple days. What the norm is now, I'll go over, is I play League, I play Fortnite, I play Call of Duty. And I've said it before, but I guess I'll just say it here to have it in a definitive place. I usually play games now without streaming them. It's the boring games or the quote unquote games I play all the time. Because if I play a game for that long, it's kind of hard to make it entertaining either when I'm sucking at it or if I'm not playing with anyone. Usually when I'm playing alone, I'll just chill by myself and play. Because the way I play alone is I play a game, I watch it in the background, which is obviously copyrighted, so I can't play it on stream. So when I'm streaming, I'm kind of limiting myself to just glue my face to the game, which I have a short attention span. I can't do that for too long. Unless it's either a new game or a good game. So that's why, as of recent, not that anyone cares, on my Twitch, I haven't been streaming as much. I'm still playing. In fact, without streaming, I'm playing more than before, honestly. But I'm just not streaming it because that's the way it's just better for me that way. But if anyone has a problem with that, or anyone has a secret love for me, I guess besides Hunter, You can confess it for me in the comment section below and tell me to stream, and I'll stream me doing nonsense. It's gonna be boring, but you know what? I'll do it. If there's a demand, I will supply the demand. I will do it. But anyway, that's having to do with those games and my daily routine. I think the last thing I want to cover, I don't know how long this is going to be. I thought it was going to be a lot longer, but I'm actually being pretty concise for once. The last thing is just, the general state of Call of Duty. I could make this into its own video, but I would have to edit it, and I don't want to, and I don't want to make a script, so we're doing it off the cock. So basically, Call of Duty, we got the fucking Jingle Hells game mode. We got the multiplayer updates. We got the Warzone integration, and how is it sat? Basically, it's pretty shit. The whole community is, for the most part, and I'm talking about like the serious people. Now, maybe I'm contained in my own little bubble, and I just don't hear the good. But I've been hearing just a lot of the bad, and it's getting to me a little bit. I mean, how much of a pass can you really give to a developer for the state of the world being shit? Obviously a lot, but at the end of the day, if they didn't make enough and the world's going to shit and we want to play something that has enough, what are we going to do? Just sit down and take the cock up our ass? I do feel bad for what Treyarch, went through in making this game. Do I understand why we have what we have? Yes. COVID, pandemic, 3 to 2 year life cycle of Call of Duty back again, so they got fucking, less time to work on it, and they got it from someone else, so it was a completely different thing they had to fix. It's like, okay, I understand why, but it's like, yo, you really just... I mean, I don't... See, the whole thing is, today in society, all we hear about video game studios is crunch, right? Crunch this, crunch that. Crunch is really bad. This is one of the main reasons I actually did not become a video game maker. Because in college, that's one of the things I did. I made video games. I took coding classes, programming classes. I took video game classes. I made video games. I was in a club of video game making. But I didn't go through with it. Why? Aside from not being very passionate about it and not being very good at it, I saw the way the industry works, and it was fucking terrible. Like, honestly, it was fucking ridiculously bad. You are mistreated so badly as a video game designer and programmer. Like, it just did not appeal to me. You work slavish hours with really hard work sometimes, because programming ain't easy, I'll tell you what. And your health suffers to a point where the money you're making is not worth it. Hell, if your health is suffering, any money you're making shouldn't be worth it. Unless, in my opinion, it's over like $100,000, then okay, I might accept it. But like, these people are struggling to make a living, working ungodly hours, and then suffering for it. And it's their passion, and it fucking sucks. Now, from what I heard, the Call of Duty people, the people who make it at Treyarch, are very passionate about the game. They just got fucked. So I don't want to blame them, and I can't blame them. But the fact of the matter is, Call of Duty does not have a lot of content here. I said this to my group before. Call of Duty, Cold War, has an excellent framework. And I'm looking at it from the scope of zombies alone. It has an excellent framework for stuff. It's a tragedy that we got one map. Dead Ops Arcade, they hit it out of the park. But I personally don't like Dead Ops that much. But they did amazing stuff with Dead Ops. If you were a Dead Ops fan, you probably nutted in your shorts and ate it. That's how good it was. But Zombies, it was great. But you can only do so much with one map that's not even that big, that I will count as a new map, even though it has Knocked. It's fairly tiny, and you don't even do anything in Knocked, let's be honest. The only thing you do in Knocked is walk around it to get to another area and maybe do a challenge in it. That's all you use Knocked for. It's a new map. It's not the biggest map of all. It's certainly not. Like, if that's all the time they took, then I'm assuming it went towards Easter eggs, but, Die Machina is not big. Not big at all. And it sucks, because I know we could have so much more if the world wasn't shit. But in general, I'm just professing my distaste for how Zombies basically is right now. They're adding little kill streaks here and there. They're adding new little modes here and there. But that's not enough. The Christmas mode is literally just, okay, what does it boil down to? It's a reskin, yeah. I barely notice it sometimes, because it doesn't matter. Yeah, they added cool little, like, mini stuff like, oh, the naughty or nice drop. and the snowballs, but like, okay, what does it really boil down to? I go into the game, I can't use the box, I get drops off enemies that I hit snowballs with. That's it. That's what we're getting, and it's not even permanent, which it shouldn't be. That's what we're getting before DLC 1. Or, it's not DLC 1, fuck. That's what we're getting before the first map in Season 2. So, we have to go through a whole nother over month and a half until we get a second map. Zombies players are starving. It's so bad. It's so fucking bad. And I'm really sorry to say it, but like it's getting stale. I don't mind it though. I don't mind, repetition. I'm a person who actually likes repetition. If I like what I'm doing, I don't mind the repetition. Hell, I play League of Legends every day. So it's like for me it's not too bad, but I'm taking a step back from my bias and it's like, yeah, this is pretty bad. Of course, it's with the caveat, like I keep saying, of fucking the world is shit and they got screwed over. But I don't know. It's just so sad. This could have been one of the greatest zombie games, and it still could be. I'm not giving up hope. I have great hope for the future of what will be added, and I do strongly believe that this game eventually will be great. It will be a great fucking zombies game. But we have to wait so long to get to it. My main fear is I hope to dear God, number one, Mule Kick does not come back because I fucking hate that shit. And number two, that if we're getting a map every 2 seasons, that it's a great big fucking map and they introduce, like meaningful shit. But God, if we get a map every 2 seasons, that means, and I hope, okay, this is my main hope, that we get a map after the game's life cycle. And what I mean by that is after the new COD comes out. Generally, now this isn't always the case because we had Revelations. Generally, once the next COD comes out, the previous COD stops being supported. That's not so much the case anymore. I don't know if it'll continue to be that way. But my hope is, if we're going to get a map every 2 seasons for zombies, they keep giving us zombies maps after the next Call of Duty releases. But anyway, I'm going a little long on this topic. But that was the main topic, honestly. Just, I'm tired of COD. It's getting old. I don't mind doing it, but I'm not going to stream it because it's literally the same shit. And yeah. So to recap everything, right? I don't know what to fucking call this series. Chris Allen News because it spells car and it's easy to remember. Fucking, if anyone has a better name idea, please fucking tell me. Or just, I don't know. I feel like people are just going to say fuck you to me in the comments. Which I kind of like. But anyway. To go over everything, fucking, I don't know if this is a new series or not. It's really just me spouting bullshit, but I like it. And I don't know a name for it. For now, temporary name is Chris Allen Recap. This is number 1, I guess. Name subject to change. And, I'm very excited for the new Isaac game. And I'm saying that so people can please fucking watch me. And I'm not streaming as much, but I'm still playing games because, me streaming the same shit is boring when there's not really anything new. Especially in League preseason. And COD is really sucking ass right now, but I hope it can get better. But, yeah, that's about it. I hope you all enjoyed whatever the fuck I just did. I certainly did. And I'm probably going to make more, but I might not. I don't know. Who the fuck knows anymore? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But I'm out of here. Merry Christmas. I'm going to go do something.